There's a reason why a lot of traders, especially futures traders who are day trading for prop firms, are failing or struggling to kind of plant their feet in the sand and kind of gain some momentum. That problem is risk management. Now, again, before you switch off of the video and you say, I've already heard people and hundreds of people talk about risk management, I want you to just listen at least for a couple of minutes, because maybe something I say kind of sticks out to you. A lot of traders look at risk management as a chore, right? As, you know, something that they know they need to do, but they don't want to do, right? It's in everyone's brains. You start off the day fine, where you tell yourself, hey, I'm only going to risk $200 today, or I'm only going to risk $500 today, or whatever that number may be according to your trade plan. And then you take a couple of trades, one of those trades goes south, and then you lose it, essentially. And it's that split second where you feel yourself get emotionally involved in what's going on the screens. That's called tilt. There's a lot of people that think that when you go on tilt, it means that you're just making 100 trades back and forth, back and forth. That's also tilt. That's a form of tilt. But tilt, okay, from a psychological standpoint and a psychology standpoint, when it comes to trading, is that feeling, okay? And I want you to take a second here, and this is why I wanted you guys to listen for just at least a couple of minutes, is that feeling when you're in a winning trade, okay? You're in a winning trade, and then that trade turns red, and it goes down a little bit more, and either A, it hits stop loss, or B, you hold it for way too long and you take a much bigger loss. That initial feeling, okay? So when you get out of that trade, whether it's for a blow up trade, whether for its big loss, or whether it hits stop loss, that feeling, those moments after, is tilt. Now, if you focus on your risk management and you trust your strategy, there's only one of two things that are going to happen. The first thing that's going to happen is you still have some wiggle room to play with in terms of risk. So meaning you can take another trade, or you have no room left. Okay. You've got no room left. You have to unplug. That's where a lot of people have problems, is unplugging, and they feel that they're going to miss something. They feel that, well, if I just kind of hang around, you know, maybe I'll catch the move going the other way, or maybe I can find a new setup in that same direction that I lost, or do you do something, when realistically, when you get that feeling of shit, I just lost this trade, it's a little bit more money than I wanted to lose, I followed all my rules, it hit my stop loss, there was nothing I could personally do about it, but I gotta find the next trade. That feeling, when you get that feeling, as soon as you take a losing trade, I would recommend get up, walk away, come back 10 to 15 minutes later, 10 to 20 minutes later. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, what happens if I walk away and in that next 10 to 20 minutes, I miss a trade that I would have made money on? You've already been defeated. You're already lost, because a seasoned trader, an experienced trader, the trader who's been doing this for a long time, understands that this market's not going anywhere. Okay, you're going to get dozens and dozens of setups over the next week. You're going to get hundreds of setups over the next quarter. You know, whether you take them all is your prerogative, but the market is just an ever turning Ferris wheel. It just goes around and around and around. It's like the state county fair, right? The state or county fair. It just goes from one county to the next. From one county to the next, year after year after year after year, the same Ferris wheel keeps coming back around and back around and back around, right? So it's the same thing when it comes to trading. You need to spend a lot of time developing yourself as a trader, but as a human first, okay? So a lot of people are not really taking the time to develop themselves. A lot of self-development work needs to be done in order to be, you know, a consistent trader. And I'm not even saying consistent to where you're gonna, you know, make a shit ton of money and go out there and buy Lamborghinis and boats and, you know, big penthouse condos or nothing like that. I'm just saying to even create a side income, right? To even have some supplemental cash, whether that's an extra $500 a month or an extra $2,000 a month. You know, in order to even do that, you're going to need to understand yourself as a trader and focus on the risk management portion of this business. Many of you trade prop firms, okay? Which again, if you guys are interested in getting more accounts, because I'm a firm believer that even if you have funded accounts, you need to constantly be working on evaluations. Like, I don't care if you have 20 funded accounts with Apex, you should be working actively on an extra 10. Now, that doesn't mean to go past them all, but just take them up to a balance close enough. That way, in case anything happens to your funded accounts, you can easily replace them, okay? And you may be thinking to yourself, well, why would I do that? Isn't the end goal to get, you know, a few accounts or to get max allocation, which 20 accounts, and then that's it? No, because this is trading. This is the real world, and shit's going to happen. You're going to lose accounts. You're going to go on tilt. As hard as you try not to, you're going to have those bad days. As hard as you don't want them to happen, you're going to have market ranges that is, you know, pushing around 100-point candles in 5 minutes. That's going to stop you out without anything you can do beyond your control. So you need to constantly be reinvesting in your business. Even those of you guys who are getting paid out right now, please, please, please reinvest into your business, whether that be adding a new monitor, right? Let's say you're trading on 2 monitors, but maybe you need a third because you want to look at it in another instrument, right? Maybe that's going to help your workflow. You know, if you need a bigger desk, right? There was a time just about 6-7 months ago, you know, I think I had a 64-inch desk, and I said, with the 3 monitors that I have on the desk, and then I got 2 vertical monitors and 1 right in the center, and I've got another monitor over that on the wall, I felt crammed, right? I just felt crammed. So I went out and I bought a bigger desk. Now, how is that going to help my trading? You know, it's not, but it's making me more comfortable. I went to also a standing and sitting desk. So it's adjustable. We can rise it up to stand and we can sit down, right? Because again, sometimes you're in that flow in the market where sitting at the desk, sitting down, physically sitting on your stump, is causing you anxiety. So you need to stand up, you need to walk around, you need to do things, right? Whatever it is, you need to reinvest in. I'm constantly buying evaluations. Now, I'm not even max allocated. I've got 8 funded accounts right now. I'm working constantly on adding new evaluations, right? It's not a number one priority for me. Like, I'm not trading them actively every day, but sometimes, you know, if I'm done trading on the day, I'll throw on a couple trades on my evaluation because I'm constantly trying to, you know, work on my business and grow my business. But again, the moral of this story and the moral of this video, it comes down to focusing on your risk management. Again, the strategies are easy, guys. Easy, easy, easy. You know, if you guys wanted to join Evolution Traders, book a one-on-one call with me. I will sit on the phone with you for an hour. If you believe that it's all strategy, I will sit on the phone with you for an hour, and I will personally backtest and go through trades for, you know, the last month, and I will tailor make you a strategy and show you proven results that, hey, look, if you were to just do XYZ, you would have made money. It's not that easy, because when you backtest, it's good for gaining confidence and trust in your system so you can execute. But it doesn't mean that it's an end-all be-all. Every time you look at something in hindsight, it looks like it's clear 2020. It's the emotions and the risk management once you're executing this strategy properly or improperly that is going to cause you to make or lose money on a day in and day out basis, guys. So it's not the particular strategy. It's the managing of emotions and the risk management and being able to stay disciplined with consistency on a day in and day out basis that you need to focus on. Each and every single day, you need to be journaling. What were your thoughts and your feelings, and how did you do on your risk management? Every single day. If you're not doing that as a trader, you do not want to get better. I'm just being completely honest with you. If you're not journaling those emotions on how you felt each and every single day after the market closed, you, my friend, are going to remain in the same spot in the next 6 months, the next 12 months, the next 24 months. Start doing something different from what you're doing already that's not working. I hope that makes sense. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want to join and trade with me inside of Evolution Traders, that link is down in the description box below. Again, if you're looking to invest in your business, you can give Apex Trader Funding a look. I would highly recommend them if you are a scalper. That link is down in the description box, and I'll see all of you guys on the next video.